So there was supposedly another attempt on the Don's life, Donald, aka Donald Trump. Um, he was at his golf course in Florida, and his security team supposedly spotted a man in the bushes pointing an AK-47 with a scope at him. So the man supposedly jumped into a Nissan. Somebody saw him jump into the Nissan, reported it to the police, and he is supposedly now in custody. They're saying he's from Hawaii and he's being quiet. He hasn't said a word. I'm going to be honest. When I heard about that first attempt on Donald Trump's life, I didn't believe it. I think this is all smoke and mirrors, the first and the second. If anything, I would expect this to be happening to the other side if it was real. They're trying to make Trump out to be a hero, trying to make it seem like, I guess, that he's for the people. So there are antagonators that want to take him out or whatever. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I believe both these supposedly attacks, the first one, the actual so-called attack, and this one, are fake. So I don't know. This is really. I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of, I don't want to say scared, but I'm kind of nervous about the election coming up in November, because I have a real funny feeling that a lot of people are going to be very disappointed. And depending on what side is the most disappointed, there might be some major problems, because we already know that we know how they operate when they don't get what they want. They're very entitled. They have militia and racist groups all across the country, in every state. We're aware of how they can come out and act up. So I don't know. I think that I'm going to just stay in the house in November. But after this election, America will never be the same. America will never be the same. What we're used to as Americans, we have to readjust our way of living and thinking if we're going to survive. And you know what? Quite frankly, a lot of us aren't. But it's just all of this is culminating up to November, y'all. Be careful, watch your back, keep your eyes open, especially after the election, and if Kamala becomes president, which it was actually prophesied, I believe, in 1961 by Gerald Ford. I don't know exactly the year, but I think it was Gerald Ford that said one day we're going to have a female president, and he mentioned that around this time that this would be occurring. You know what? These people plan hundreds of years in advance. The people that be putting the plans in, who be writing the plans for millions of people concerning government, finances, war, they know they're not going to even be alive when it goes down, but they had a lot to do with how it's going to go, how it's going to go down, and when, who are going to be the major players. They know, and they know they won't even be around to see it. This election, what's going on right now, is not an accident. It didn't just happen. 911 didn't just happen. None of this just happened. This outbreak, the recent outbreak with, the sea, that didn't just happen. All that shit is planned. All of it. The Ebola outbreak, that was planned. I remember I was watching a movie. I used to buy movies like crazy and just watch them all day, all night. I just get into the mood where, I'll be into movies 1 minute, the next minute I'll be into books and, whatever. But it came out, this movie came out, I can't remember the name. It came out way before this Ebola scare came out in 2010 or 2011. And this movie that I bought after that time, that was made way before 2011 or 2010, talked about Ebola, how it was going to start, what it was going to do, where it was going to start and stuff like that. And everything that happened, that movie talked about. Baby, they be putting their plans and what they're going to do in the movies. Y'all got to watch the movies and not just be entertained. You got to see what it is that they're planning for us. They're putting it in the movies. Even The Simpsons, people have been talking about how The Simpsons, they've been predicting future events, and that Simpsons show will come out 10 years before the event even happens, and it happens just like that's not an accident. That is not an accident. These people have planned this out to almost to perfection. I just don't know. I don't know what we can do to neutralize their effect on us, or to be as safe as possible, or I don't know. I just don't know. I just do know that I am kind of scared. I am not gonna lie. These times are kind of scary for me, and I'm keeping my eye on November. I'm on the events leading up to November, and I've already decided that the day after the election, I'm gonna stay my butt in the house. Maybe the next 2 or 3 days, I'm staying in the house, and I'm just gonna be online, watching the results, and hopefully nothing really, really bad goes down. But you have a lot of these racist, entitled people that feel like their grasp on American dream and all the entitlements they've had is being taken from them little by little. It's it's no longer theirs, or no longer benefiting them like it used to, and they're feeling the results. They're becoming more homeless, more drug addicted, more this, more that. The economic, they've lost a lot of economic opportunities because of, I'm not gonna. I don't want to bring up immigrants, but they feel like the America that they're used to is no longer what it is, and they sense a further decline, and they're about to be who they really are and allow that to come out full force. So y'all be safe, and don't be believing everything that you see on the news. Don't believe everything that you see on the news. Like I said, this is a false flag. I don't know what they're doing, but ain't nobody trying to kill Trump's ass. He'd have been dead. All right, y'all be safe out there. Peace.